Hi Scorpio, welcome to your unexpected reading for October 2019. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below, including the link to the Recommend a Reader Shoutout, which goes to Royal Mystic Tarot. Love and support to her. Check her out. Show her some love and support yourself if you like what she has to say. This is intended to be a romantic love reading, but may resonate in other areas of your life. All right. Scorpio, what do we got for your unexpected? Scorpio. Page of Cups. All right. Page of Cups. Why? What is going on over here? Wheel of Fortune. Queen of Pentacles. Four of Cups. The Lovers. Tower. So we could have Gemini, Taurus, or Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, right, Capricorn. All right, what else for Scorpio? Queen of Pentacles again. Ooh, okay. Capricorn is featured. All right. It could also, this could be male or female. It could also be that there just needs to be a very pragmatic approach to this. Okay. All right. So what do we got here? We got being disappointed that something hasn't worked out yet. You've got, there's romance going on, or there's a desire for it, but it's not come to fruition yet. What's spending a lot of time having to wait? What's this Queen of Pentacles about? We got thinking and waiting here. What's this Queen of Pentacles about? Eight of Cups. Walking away from Capricorn. Thinking about the best pragmatic approach and having to walk away. What's this Queen of Pentacles about? Again. Queen of Wands. Okay. What's this Four of Cups about? Scorpio. Eight of Wands. What's this? So is this information that you get? What's this Wheel of Fortune? Is this realizing that for as quick as something came in, it went out, or that what you've been waiting for is not coming to fruition? We got the Wheel of Fortune and the Nine of Cups. So this could be having waited for something to take a turn. Honestly, I think this is about deciding what is in your best interest and making a shift, or just taking a pragmatic approach to get out in front of it and do that, to just kind of take charge of what you want. This just jumped. 10 of Wands. This is about you grabbing your future by the horns and going after it after waiting, and you're almost like, you know what, I'll take my chances, and you're happy about it. You're happier for it. This was something that was a very heavy load to carry that looks like you just kind of decided to put down, and off you go. What's this Lover's card about for Scorpio? Strength. All right. What's this Tower? That could be Leo. What's this Tower about? Knight of Pentacles. That could be Taurus. Okay. So, okay. It could be that instead of doing an about face for, wait a minute. What's this Four of Cups about? Two of Pentacles. What's this Lover's card about? Because it feels like you're just kind of Seven of Swords. All right. if you have been involved in something where it's not like on the up and up, or there's just been, I mean, we've got, it feels like whatever's going on, it's starting to take its toll on you, and you're just, that's why you've decided to, why it's ended for good, or why you're like, I'll take my chances on my own future when I'm concentrating on my own happiness, because you've got someone that is probably very dynamic, but has a strong foothold in their situation, and there might have been some waiting on your part, but you're not ready to go the distance with this. This is just something that, I don't know, it's almost like it feels like something is starting to bother you about the time and the effort and what is being asked on your part, and the fact that it's like you're starting to reconsider, because you're realizing, all right, I've got a life to live. I know what I want to do. I just don't want to be stuck in this position anymore. And I think what is unexpected is when it comes to considering your options, this is about you choosing your own happiness, wanting to set down the load of what others are asking of you, and reconsidering and doing the right thing. This is all about, it's almost like it's like this out of the blue. It just happens to where you're just like, you know what, this just isn't enough for me anymore. I don't know if I want to even be in the same area as this person, or even this situation. Like, this could be you deciding that you just need a major change in general. I mean, look at this. We got Lovers, and we've got the Tower here. So if nothing else, this is major epiphanies and realizations about what you want for your future and what direction you're headed in, and if it's going to be, if it's going to suit you. And we've got a very strong connection here, but there's betrayal, and there's having to be very careful and strategic and operate in stealth about this. So, and then we've got the Tower. And I think this person that you're considering things with or whatnot, they're pretty dynamic and charismatic, and it's somebody that there is that, oh, sorry, by the way, be thinking of a yes or no question, because I have a coin flip coming. Anyway, so this is something that you might have been having to wait for some time, and you're kind of holding out, but there's something that happens. I don't know what the heck it is, but it causes you to reconsider the trajectory that you're on, and you don't want to continue in that vein anymore, because it just doesn't, it's about doing the right thing, if I'm honest, and also taking a practical look at things and being like, I just don't know if this is in my best interest. As much as I want this, and as dynamic and as captivating as this is, and the potential is there, I just don't know if I want to be a part of this right now. I just don't know if I want to do this, because I just don't. It's kind of unfortunate, because there's a real connection. You feel that with this person. They're very dynamic. There's great chemistry, everything. But I think the having to be so careful, or there's something about there's a part that's like inaccessible, or there's just something that you're kind of being put on hold or off to the side because you're waiting so much. That does not suit anymore. So this is walking away for practical reasons, walking away from this partnership when you've got a lot to give, but considering yourself first, putting yourself first, considering your resources, your stability, and what is at stake for you, and deciding that this might not be the best trajectory for you. Because if this is all well and no, it's not all well and good, but I mean, this is everything will be going fine here, except we got the Tower at the end with the offer. That's what worries me. Is we've got the Tower with the Knight of Pentacles. And I think this is, if you've been waiting on an offer, it could very well be that it's coming in, but it could be too late. This person could have just missed the mark. They're coming in and the offer is too late. It's just not, it's just more of the same. I worry that this is something that is used to keep you in position, that this person could sense that you're starting to just be like, I need to be able to do my own thing too. I don't know if it's somebody's job or family to where you're kind of put off in this area, but it's starting to get to where you're wanting to make decisions based on your needs first and this situation second. And it's becoming about thinking about ending things so that you can preserve your happiness, or so that you can be happy. Walking away, making practical decisions and walking away from this current situation so that you can be happy. This is taking quite a toll. It's quite a load. It's a lot to carry around. There's a heck of a connection, but it's at this point, it's not really gotten off the ground. It's juggling back and forth. There's a lot of back and forth, up and down. There's more information to be found out. Just saying, there's some, it's almost like this is the inklings. You're starting to kind of realize or suspect that there's more information you need to know about. And this person's a lot of fun. There's a lot of chemistry. There's a lot of passion. This very well could be a new person, someone that you really feel like there's this fit with. But you need to find out more information, because for as much as you have fun with this person and there's a lot of chemistry, this could be a very satisfying physical relationship. You're starting to reconsider this because of because at the Page of Cups, it's almost like you're starting to say, you know what, this isn't going anywhere. Like it's a lot of fun when we're together. It's great. But then what's beyond that? Like what's going, so I feel like this is a new person. I don't feel like this is somebody you've been with for quite some time. I feel like this is a new person that you have an affinity for, that everything is firing on all cylinders except for this one thing where you don't have access to every other part of their life. Like there's a part of you that's like kind of had to be over here now. It could be because it's new, but it feels like things aren't progressing, and maybe you've got a hair trigger from a past situation or whatnot, but you're just, there's this deciding to leave it for practical reasons. And it's pretty, this is pretty impactful, this connection with this person, but it looks like the fact that it would take a lot of work, or it has been a lot of work, is kind of unfulfilling, and it's having you start to question what you want. There's more information to be found out, and it looks like it has to be about doing the right thing for yourself also, because we've got, even though it's a strong connection, we've got some betrayal and deception and stealth involved here. So consider that this might not be the right time for this relationship, or that it's almost like for as quick as it comes in, all of a sudden it's like an about face, because you're like, nope, because you're not going to get tangled up into something that you can't be fully available in or fully immersed in. It's like you're ready, but they're not. And if it's almost like it's disappointing, because it could be really something if there wasn't this and this and this. It's just, if nothing else, please consider, but it does look like you're actually thinking of walking away from this, because for practical reasons, you just need to distance yourself from it until you can be included fully in this person's life, which it feels like you're kind of held over here. Gosh, this was really windy for me, because at first it was like, no, but then it was like, yeah, the more you get into it, It's great except for this right here. It's all right. It's unfortunate because this is something with great potential, but until things are different for this person, it's not for you. And I don't feel like it's I don't feel like it's someone that you've been dealing with for very long. Like, I don't feel like this has been a back and forth for very long. I feel like this is someone that you've been getting to know, and then all of a sudden you find out, you start to kind of realize what the dynamics are. Like, hey, wait a second. You start to question. And for, even though you feel pretty strongly about this person, you're like, you know what, I think me doing right by myself and what my needs are and just looking at this from a pragmatic stance, you got to sort your business before I can get in there with you, because I don't like being only over here and only having access to certain parts of your life at certain times or whatnot. So for as much as you want to continue this, I think there's sort of this, for the way things have been and how low key you're kind of just okay, I think all of a sudden there's going to be, after you start thinking about things and reconsidering, I think there's going to be a tower moment. There's going to be needing to clear the air about something, or needing a time frame, something to where whatever was going along steadily before stops, and we need to renegotiate the terms of our agreement, because this is no longer, I can't see this working for me much longer. This does not suit me. I just came out of something where I was kind of marginalized or kept over here. I don't want to get back into something with someone else that I find really enchanting and fascinating, and we have a great time, we're together, but why, you know what I mean? It's like you going, I'm not doing this again. Not doing this again. So if you've got someone new you've been talking to, you need to find out more about this situation, because it's not, there's still more to be learned about this, and to decide whether or not you want to be a part of this. It might not be the right time for this person to be involved with you. They might have just too much going on in their lives, because it feels like you're kept in a certain area and you're not given full access. Even though the connection's really great, it's almost like you're like, okay, you know what? You need to tell me what the heck's going on here. And it's going to make the difference whether you stay or whether this is just going to be something that you don't put any stock in and just have a good time with, but it's just too much work otherwise. Or if you just kind of end things and walk away altogether because you just don't want the amount of work or the headache. It's like, you know what, I need to remain calm and stable in my life. I don't need this. I don't need the headache and the amount of work that comes with kind of, sneaking around and... All right. Okay, so here comes a coin toss. Now think of a question, okay? I'm going to put this here. It doesn't help, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to put this here because I'm going to try and flip it to where it lands on this. Typically, it lands every place else, and it makes a bunch of noise, so watch your ears. Just saying. All right. All right, Scorpio, be thinking of your question. Okay. Think of your question. Cracky. All right. It was a yes. So whatever your question you thought of, it was a yes. There's your answer. All right. Now what do we got over here? Let me do this. Here we go. What else first? Good gracious. Have I been talking for 20 minutes? Oh, okay. What else for Scorpio? Wow. I almost feel like I should apologize. Well, it was kind of windy. It kind of was, yeah. What else for Scorpio? Could be just bad timing for this. Like, met somebody awesome, but it's not going to happen for another X amount of months or whatever, because you really are. This is a very practical decision based on you needing security or stability in your life. So that seems to be in question when it comes to this situation, and it's like you don't want to risk it anymore. That's for Scorpio. High Priestess. So this is you needing time to think about things, but also it speaks to the connection that you might feel with this person. You could be dealing with a Pisces or a Cancerian, things being, this could be something that the potential remains yet to be seen. This is, for as much as you know about the person, there's still more that you need to find out that is hidden. And yet it could be that you feel this really dynamic connection with this person. You see that here, we got the Queen of Wands. I mean, but again, there's a shift here. This is because it feels like you just walked away. I think that's what I'm struggling with, because for as enchanted as this situation is for you, it's almost like you do an about face, because there's something about it that is just like, nope, because there's a lot of work involved. And it's almost like for you to have that kind of reaction, you're coming fresh off the heels of something else similar to that, or you just all of a sudden are like, oh, wow, didn't know that. Okay, let me back off. You're a lot of fun, but I just can't. I just got out of something really heavy and that I just want to keep things light and kind of, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing this. Not doing this. Not doing this. Okay. All right. I can't believe I've been talking for 20 minutes. Holy cow. What else for Scorpio? What's for Scorpio? Crikey. What else for Scorpio? Yay, okay. So this is 10 of Wands reversed and the Ace of Swords reversed. I think I got the Ace of Swords reversed right, do I? Uh-huh. Wait, so it's clockwise. Okay, so now it's reversed. All right. Because I always turn it clockwise. Okay, so now it's reversed. Ace of Swords is reversed. So this could be, again, there's a lot of truth or the information that you don't know about that's being, it's just not come to light yet. And it could be cutting something off to considerably lighten your load. Something was just too heavy to bear or carry around. It's that not knowing all the information and being kept in the dark, this stop, start, this strategic sharing of information could have been just simply too much to handle, and you are like, nope, I'm not doing that again. This is the damnedest thing, because you just set something down. And then it's like, no, it could be the same person, honestly. It could be the same person, but it feels like this is much lighter. Like it feels like this is new. So I don't know why, if it's the same person, it would be new, but there you go. So that's why it feels like this is, you just came off of something and then this happens. You're like, nope. Very strange. We got two people like back to back here. And this is the latest that the situation feels very similar to a past, or will feel very similar to you. It feels similar to me, and that, like, as far as it feels lighter, but it feels like it's got all the same intensity or the same something. I don't know. Feels different, feels lighter, but it still feels very familiar. That's what I'm gonna say. Okay, I gotta end this. It's 23 minutes. Good gracious. All right. I hope this was helpful. And I know it sounds confusing, but it feels like there's been a shift. Maybe it's you lightening your load. That's why. Maybe it is the same person. It just feels like you're like, nope, I'm not doing this anymore. That you just lighten the load. But I feel like it's somebody that you just, for as quick as they came in, there's like an about face on your part, because you just don't want all that is entailed in starting down that road with this person. There's more you need to find out. And you recognize that, because you're like, I don't have the whole picture here, and it's just not worth it for me. I don't want to get emotionally involved where I'm going to get, it's a very practical decision. I don't want to get my heart broke again. All right. I hope this was helpful, Scorpio, and I hope to see you in the next reading. You take care.